Hello there, Nordic Neanderthals. So, as you know, I've been inactive for the last month and a bit, and I will be getting back to a regular upload schedule. I am working on finishing some of the videos I'd already started, but as you can see, I'm both wilting in this heat and humidity. Humidity always gets me, despite being from a hot country. I come from the high veld, so we're high and dry. Yeah, the other thing is the pollen count is very high, so it's quite hard to focus on certain things. But I decided I would give you a little video. So I have a J2B video that's almost done. I have the rest of that Alpinid playlist where I kind of left you hanging. So that's a couple of videos on Middle Eastern Alpinids and on Central Asian Alpinids, or Alpinid remnant types. It's Turanids, what are often called Turanids, and a couple of metrically European or European-ish Tibetans. So we'll get to those. I will soon be doing a video on the Berbers and one on each of their subsets, so that'll be a playlist in its own right. My North African followers and those interested in the Berbers have that to look forward to. I myself love the subject, so it would be great to make, because obviously the Berbers, particularly the Atlas Berbers, but multiple groups of the Berbers share with us high rhesus negativity, as in Western Europe and with other groups. Yeah, I've got a few more speculative things I want to do. I want to do a video on the femoral nasal organ, which is a very interesting organ. It sits here in the nasal cavity. It's a ganglion of the brain, so it actually is an organelle that extends from the brain. It's an organ in animals which helps detect sex pheromones. So it has a role, especially in mammals, but also in others, animals where it's active, like snakes and birds. It has a role in sexuality, and it's also the sixth sense organ. So that sixth sense, that ability to perceive things that are about to happen, is linked to it. So it should be an important organ in humans in terms of extrasensory perception, which is a thing many people dismiss, but many people are interested in. It's something that the CIA and the Soviets have both run extended and expensive projects on. It's something that the NSDAP were studying in World War II Germany, and that's where, again, both sides, like with other things, with rocketry, they took the research they found there and they expanded on it. They continued those projects. So that will be interesting on the speculative note. I have some speculative things about very ancient civilizations, beyond the ones I've talked about so far, which I would like to get to, but I want the main focus to be on things we solidly, historically know. So these are hypotheses which one can arrive at from various facts, but they're not things that are proven. You know, everything is doubtable, but proven more or less beyond doubt, which is mostly what I focus on, because we intend to educate here. As I've recently posted on the group, Human Taxonomical Society on Facebook, we will be doing some research where we'll be taking the physical types that I talk about, the phenotypes. So we'll be measuring people's skulls, width, length. We might take note of certain processes. So there are, I'll explain processes in another video. One fine example is compressed supraorbital lobes. So Nordics specifically have this thing where their temples are narrower than their skull, more so than in most. So those are good indicators as well. And then again, metrics of the face, so the width, the length and the length of the mid face, the upper face. Yeah, various other physical traits, pigmentation, hair type, beard type, if and where possible. And then we'll be taking DNA tests. And then we'll be correlating the two. So then we can tie up the research that was being done from the late 1800s up to the 1930s, after which it fell out of favour, until the arrival of genetics, which was the continuation of the same thing, but through more accurate means. So if we can tie together the old research about that relates to where cultures come from, where the different races come from, how they originate, how they were formed, and how they can be physically distinguished, to the genetics that determines all of these physical traits in combination with environmental factors. Yeah, so all that should be interesting. I'll make some more videos today, but I might focus on talking to you rather than on the videos with the maps, because this hay feed is going to make it impossible to